pumping some iron, you know? Cause I'm a man, that's what men do. Oh yeah, 499. 500, yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't see you guys over there, you know? I'm just that pumped, man. What's up, Net Soldiers? I'm Ned Alliance, and today, oh wait, hold on a second. My hat looked ridiculous, we gotta fix that. All right, much better.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, Net Soldiers? I'm Ned Alliance. Today I'm doing my 15,000 subscriber Q&A, so thank you guys for 15,000 subscribers. Holy crap, you know? It's not that much compared to like some of the bigger guys, but it's really cool considering like how much work I've been putting in my channel, so it's great to see this. So thank you guys. See you guys at 20,000. And as always, for a chance to be featured in the next Q&A, make sure to leave your questions in the comments below. I might just put it in the next video. Hey, and also remember to like and subscribe, because I'm a nice guy, you know? Plus I'm swole, so you know how it goes. But without further ado, let's get to the first question. First question here is from Overdrive Explosion, and he says, Net, will you do a Let's Play on Star Wars Battlefront 2's campaign? Yeah, I mean, if enough people want it, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see that when that comes out, then I totally will do it, but it all depends on if the fans want to see it. My gameplay videos usually do okay, but people don't usually tune in to watch me play game stuff like that. So if you guys want to see me do a gameplay, let me know. Comments below. Or actually, you know what? Go ahead and rank up here. There's gonna be a little box that'll pop up. Go ahead and vote. If you wanna see me do a gameplay on it, that's how you get me to do it. People are interested, people wanna watch, I'll do it. Next question we have from my friend Darth Wolf, and he asks, you should rank the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, cause the new one is out and barely anyone can agree with a single order. I might have to consider that. I actually haven't watched the Pirates of the Caribbean for a long time. The fifth one looked interesting to me. The fourth one maybe like far away from the franchise, you know what I mean? Like when I didn't see it, but looking at the trailers and stuff, it made me go meh, you know? So I don't know. I gotta rewatch the first one again, the second and the third one. I remember liking those three, so that's good, but we'll see how it is. I might rank them in the future, might as well. Next question we have from R5 Superman Games, and he asks, Net, can you do a top 5 things that episode 3 did wrong? Well, I actually did a video of the top 10 things the prequels did right, so something like that, you know. I don't know if I'll do that video soon, but that is a good question. I might consider it, so thank you for that suggestion. If you guys want to check out the video I'm talking about, it's up there, so go ahead and click it. Next question we have from Beth Beige, Bagoog. I'm gonna call her Bagoo. I think that's a good last name. We're gonna call you Beth Bagoo. She asks, do you think that Palpatine threw the fight against Mace Windu, or did Mace actually beat him? Now, this is a topic that is debated among fans till this day. You know, that's a 10-year-old movie now, 12-year-old movie actually. Holy crap, I'm getting old. The strangest thing is that in the script, you think that it would say whether or not like someone threw the fight, you know, and a lot of people think that Palpatine did. And I could see Palpatine throwing the fight, but it's also, you can't just roll out that Mace didn't beat him because Mace is one of the most powerful Jedi. Do you know what I mean? So why couldn't Mace do it too? You know, especially with the Babe Pad form. It's very tough, but when it comes down to it, the funny thing about this story is actually that both Samuel L. Jackson, the guy who plays Mace Windu, and Ian McDermott, the guy who plays Palpatine. Samuel L. Jackson said, yeah, Mace Windu won. And then Ian McDermott was like, oh, wasn't it clear? Clearly, you know, Palpatine threw the fight, you know? So I think that's funny that they have that going on. I don't know if they planned that or if, you know, they actually think that either one actually won or not. So it's pretty funny that not even the actual people who were in the scene don't even know. So it's an interesting topic. But for me personally, I think that Mace Windu could have done it. So I'm on the side that I think Mace Windu actually did beat Palpatine. Palpatine might have essentially prolonged it a little bit more. Do you know, I think like Palpatine felt Anakin's presence, which in the novel it says that he felt Anakin's presence. And so he was kind of like drawing out the fight a little bit more, not as pushing as hard as he could. But I think at the end, I think he actually like got on the back pedal and he was like, oh no, oh, that wasn't good. Crap, oh, there's Anakin, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, you know what I mean? Something like that. So that's just my personal opinion, of course. Our next question is from Everything Star Wars, and he pretty much asks, hey, when is your next big collaboration video? Now, if you guys don't know what that is, there'll be a link up here, go check it out. I pretty much just said, hey, for May the 4th, which is, of course, Star Wars Day, you know, hey, if you guys submit all your stuff, whoever wants to submit a video to me, if it's of quality and I can fit it into 20 minutes, then I'll put you guys in a video all together. So I had a bunch of fans submit different stuff. It's a pretty cool thing, and I considered doing another one. So I decided that I've got a couple requests to do it, and it was a cool idea. It was an awesome thing to kind of like bring like the Star Wars community together more. I want to get a few more bigger YouTubers in there too, so I'll see like if I can get other like Hello Greedo in there or something like that. That'd be great. But we'll see. I'll try my best. So essentially, if you guys want to see another one like that, like I just posted up there, please let me know in the comments below. I'm considering doing one. I don't have one planned yet, but I definitely think it would be cool, like an end of the summer type thing, maybe something in end of August, maybe something end of September, something like that. So if you want to see that, let me know, comments below. Next question we have from Zeta the A, and he says, did you expect to get this far on YouTube? And what is your YouTube goal by the end of the year? Okay, yeah, so I did a video in the beginning of the year where I pretty much said, hey, I want to hit 20,000 subs before the end of this year. So far I'm over halfway there, kind of getting it close. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna keep on cranking videos out. If I make it, I make it. If I don't make it, I don't make it. You know, that's just how it goes. But I think I have confidence in myself. I know I have the talent to do it, so I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm keep on driving for my goals. So I hope for those of you who made goals as well along with me in that video, I hope you are striving to make your goals possible too. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. But thanks. I'm pretty good where I'm at, and I'm glad I'm growing as well as I am. So, you know, one day I'll hit 100,000 subscribers and I'll get that little plaque, and I'll hang the plaque on the wall back there. You know, there you go. Next question we have from Yukio Productions, and he pretty much is like, dang it, I missed the Q&A. When am I supposed to put my questions up? Well, right now. So, shout out. Next question we have from BlueOrange, and he says, who do you think will survive Star Wars? Okay, so you mean like who do I think will survive Star Wars Episode 8, Episode 9? So essentially by the end of Episode 9, who do I think will survive? Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill off Leia in Episode 8. And I think it's gonna be like an epic death for Leia too. Like she's gonna die taking down like a massive fortress or doing something, like she's gonna go out as a hero. So that's good. They should definitely do that with her. Luke is probably gonna die at the end of Episode 9. I could see like maybe like Snoke. He's evil, of course, as we know. And Snoke stabs Luke with a lightsaber or something, and Luke's like, I'm gonna die. Rey's there, and Rey's like, hey Snoke, it's time to say goodbye. Hoodah! And then Snoke's like, ow, that hurt me, I'm gonna die, ah. And then Rey will go to Luke and be like, Luke, I'm so sorry, I couldn't save you in time. And then Luke will be like, it's okay, Rey. It's okay. Oh, by the way, I'm your father. But of course, that's just my opinion that I made in like 2 minutes. So who do you think's gonna survive in the end of Star Wars? Let me know, comments below. Next question we have from the Anime Toast, and he asks, what's your favorite story arc in the Star Wars Clone Wars? I've gotten this question before, and I'll always stick to this one. Whenever they introduced Darth Maul, I think it was season 4 they introduced Darth Maul. Whatever season they introduced Darth Maul, and him and Savage just like went on like this purge of just killing people. Like I think that was awesome. That was definitely where like the Clone Wars took a step up. It may have been season 5, but something like that. But it took a step up from being like more like kiddish, more safe with its content, and actually like started like pushing that type of good, vicious stuff, and I like that. So that's why that's my favorite. Next question we have from Star Gaming, and he asks, can I do a face reveal? No. Our next question is from Andrew Nicholson, and he says, hi, my question is, do you think Boba Fett is alive? If he's alive, I'm fine with that, but if he's not, I'm fine with that too. Like, for me, Boba Fett's definitely like an overrated character. He's a cool character, don't get me wrong, and he's pretty interesting for like the different stuff that happens with him through Legends, but as far as canon is concerned, he's pretty much just there, you know? He doesn't really do anything super spectacular, you know? The only thing we really saw him do that was action-oriented was when he got accidentally hit in the back and then went flying across and smacked into the Jabba speeder thing and then fell into the Sarlacc pit. You know, that's the only action we saw of Boba Fett, and for some reason everyone loves him. He's a cool character, but I just don't love him. So honestly, I don't care if he survived, but if he did, that's cool. So That's my opinion. Our next question is from Narwhal Productions, and he says, what are you most excited for Battlefront 2? Clone Wars era, that's for sure. Like, I was waiting for Clone Wars era in the last Star Wars Battlefront. I've been waiting for another Clone Wars era, like, game since Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we didn't really get one. So, I'm glad to see that's actually a thing, you know? I really like the idea of being able to play as Obi-Wan, maybe, young Obi-Wan. Darth Maul, of course. I like the idea if we could play as Dooku. I'm hoping Dooku and Grievous, oh man, that's so good. Maybe even Qui-Gon, you know? Technically Maul was in the Clone Wars, but the Maul skin that we see being used is actually from the Phantom Menace before the Clone Wars. So essentially it doesn't make sense for him to be fighting in the Clone Wars, especially on the Separatist side, because he wasn't on the Separatist side during the Clone Wars spot. But you know, that's just how the game mode goes and stuff like that. So it'd make more sense to see Dooku or Grievous on there on the Separatist side, but I still like seeing Maul. But if they can do that, they can bring back Qui-Gon, put Mace Windu on there, maybe even give us Yoda, because we saw that in the trailer, and I think he'd be interesting to use. So hopefully I don't mess it up, but that's the most exciting part for me at least. Next question from Totally Not Jeff, and he asks, when will the next fan-created theory come out? I just released that one last Saturday, so what I plan to do is probably do like a fan-created theory every like 3 weeks, something like that, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, depending on how big they get as quick as they do, because those ones expand, you know, and if they're really good, like sometimes people what they do is they'll throw it off and then the story will kind of go its own way, and I have to kind of go through and edit it to make it seem like more cohesive, even though it's usually really not that cohesive of a story, but you know, it's fun, and that's what it's about. It's supposed to be fun, but you just gotta watch. Some people like to overdo it sometimes. And our last question is from Skizzy Y, and he asks, do you have any brothers or sisters? If so, how many? I have 2 sisters, and then I have 2 clones. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you all for your questions. If you have any future questions for the next Q&A, make sure to leave those in the comments below, and I will try to get to them. And if they're really good, I'll definitely be on the channel, but if they're not, then they won't be on the video, so that's how it goes. But thanks again, remember to like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.